This Chicago intersection covered with tire marks. It's the scene of illegal street racing that turned deadly over the weekend. 3 people shot and killed as a crowd gathered in Brighton Park to watch. The city has a new law intended to put the brakes on street racing, but CBS 2 investigator Megan Hickey is asking if that law is actually working, and she joins us now live. Megan?
Right, Joe, and that ordinance allows CPD to tow or fine people involved, but the problem here has persisted, and you might be surprised just how many times police have been called. This scene from early Sunday morning in Brighton Park was exactly what the ordinance passed in July was supposed to prevent. By fining anyone who participates in illegal street racing or drifting between $5,000 and $10,000 and allowing CPD to tow cars that were involved.
The new venue. It's a new focal point. It's a new clash point.
Dr. Arthur Lurigio, professor of criminal justice and psychology at Loyola University Chicago, points out that the ordinance didn't appear to discourage the crowd gathered at Archer and Kedzie over the weekend. Supporters of the law point out that as of Friday, CPD had made 35 arrests, impounded 26 vehicles, and made 72 requests for vehicle impounds related to the new ordinance. It's certainly an increase. Between January 1st and August 28th of this year, there were only 7 impounds for illegal street racing. For all of 2021, there were also just 7 impounds, and there were no impounds at all in 2020. But Dr. Lurigio feels these cases need to be charged more aggressively to really deter offenders.
You can pile on one offense on top of the other, but I don't think it should be only handled in the context of traffic ordinances.
Alderman Brendan Riley, who sponsored the ordinance, told me it's not the law that's to blame. He said the incident appears to have gone on for some time without a timely police response. And police have gotten a lot of calls. According to data obtained by the CBS 2 investigators through a public records request, in 2022, up until mid-August, there were about 1,800 unique racing incidents that police responded to. The Loop had the most, with 142 reported street racing events, followed by 116 in West Lawn and 101 calls on the Lower West Side. Now, about 2 months ago, Superintendent Brown said he'd be interested in pursuing amendments to that ordinance that would include not only holding the racers accountable, but the spectators as well. And Joe, we checked in today. So far, no movement on that push.
Megan, thank you very much.